So we're always looking to how we can grow things more efficiently. And so this year, our minds turned to garlic. And one of my friends had been saying, oh, you should be planting your garlic much more intensively, Steve. And you should be harvesting every other bulb as green garlic. So green garlic is just an immature garlic. So you're harvesting it, for example, in May rather than June. Before the cloves have formed, you still get the monobulb. And you can eat, because it's fresh and it's not an old plant, you can eat the whole of the stem, and it tastes a bit like a sweet leek, but with all the goodness, all the health benefits of garlic. It's really amazing. So we really loved it. So we thought, well, okay, we'll try that. We had some bulbs that were starting to sprout, so cloves that were starting to sprout in February, and so I planted 100 in half a metre squared. Which is pretty dense, a lot denser than you would do garlic, and they grew fantastic. And we had this magnificent crop of green garlic, and everybody that we gave it to absolutely loved it. Chopped it up in stir fries, chopped it up and steamed it. Basically, just treat it any way that you would use leeks. Also put it in smoothies, all sorts. Just fantastic. And obviously the yield is amazing, because rather than this little bulb of garlic, you're getting this whole big long stem of green garlic. So absolutely great. And then I thought, well, it comes around, we're just running out of this green garlic in May, and we were starting to harvest the main crop garlic, so that was fine. But then about mid-May, I thought, well, we've got all these old garlic cloves from last year, and they're sort of drying out or starting to sprout or whatever, and we got new garlic on the way. So I thought, well, let's just plant those. And so I just planted them down the middle of my carrot bed. So carrots were placed like this, and then so in the middle of that I just put some garlic. Grew fantastic. So garlic planted in the middle of May, and we're just harvesting that now as green garlic. And it's just got me thinking, well, why aren't we just doing this just like we would do lettuce or something like that? Just every month planting garlic cloves to harvest as green garlic. And I just can't see any reason why not. It's an amazing crop. It's really productive. It's so much easier to grow than leeks. It's much easier to, it's easier to grow than spring onions. It's easier probably to grow than onions. It's got all the health benefits of garlic. You're getting the whole plant rather than just the bulb. You're getting the monobulb. It's just fantastic. And you've got no worries about storage or drying or anything like that, because you're just harvesting it fresh every time out the garden. It's a brilliant interplant because it basically just goes in any little gaps. So this year, what we've done is, at the moment, I'm planting things like my salad rockets, my claytonia, my salad, corn salad, all these sorts of things, herbostella, all these outdoor winter hardy veggies, and I'm interplanting in all of these beds now, spare garlic cloves saved from this year rather, and they're all starting to come up, and it's just amazing. I'm just loving it as a new way to grow more food, basically, and the healthiest food. And this is definitely going to be a trend for us next year, because now that we've decided to give up Jennie's plot, we're trying to sort of cram more food into the space that we've got left, and so lots more focus on interplanting, and also veggies that you can crop continuously, or you can gradually thin out. So plant really densely, and then take out every other plant, and then take out every other plant from there. So you end up with, for example, this works great with onions. You plant your onions really densely, maybe every inch or something like that, and then you take the first batch, leave 2 inches, take the first ones out as spring onions, and then you take the next one out as small bulbing onions, and then you leave in a 4-inch spacing. And so those sorts of techniques allow you to just get huge yields out of the same amount of land, and crop different types of things. So you start off with spring onions, then you get pickling onions, and then you get main crop onions, all out of the same bed, out of the same space. And the only issue is, fertility of the land. So anyway, that's the sort of approach taken. So green garlic, highly, highly, highly recommended. I've just been with a friend just now, and she was just saying, I just love that green garlic. And that is what I hear from every single person. Everybody that we've given it to really loves it, and it's just not promoted enough. So this is my bit of promotion, as an amazing crop. So yeah, green garlic, get on it. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.